Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and in today's video I'll be sharing my Vanguard April 2022 portfolio update. So I'll be focusing on my stocks and shares. I will not be looking at my SIP. I do have a SIP with Vanguard. I will not be focusing on that. I will purely be focusing on my stocks and shares. So with the start of the new financial year, April 2022 to April 2023, I thought I start sharing again my Vanguard monthly investment updates. I really enjoyed making these videos, and I know from my analytics that you also enjoyed seeing my portfolio as it grew every single month. So I have decided I'm going to start these again, especially since I have made a commitment to myself to be investing £1,000 every single month. In the past, I was investing anything between £400 to £600 a month, but now for this financial year, I would like to invest £12,000 in total. So let's see how I get on with that. So if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. So on this channel, I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving, and investing. And today's video is all about investing. So if these topics interest you, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So last month, month of March, I shared my 1 year of investing with Vanguard, and I'll link the video up above and in the description bar below. So in that update, I shared the fact that I've been investing almost 1 year with Vanguard, well, exactly 1 year that time that I filmed that video, and I shared with you what my portfolio was, how much I had invested in there, how much I had made in the last 12 months. But today's video, I will purely be focusing on starting this new financial year, and also how much I have contributed so far at the time of filming this video. So last month, the stocks and shares balance value, I should say, was 14,724 and 24 pence. So I'll start my screen record now, bearing that number in mind, and we can start discussing what we see on the screen. So let's begin. So first off, you can see on the left hand side here is my ISA allowance. So essentially in the UK, every single person gets an allowance of £20,000. ISAs are tax efficient vehicles that we use for investing. So far, I have been able to use up, I believe, about £800 worth. So I'd put £100 at the beginning of the month, £100 last week, and then this week it's still processing. I am investing my normal £600. In the next 2 weeks before the end of the month, I would like to invest the last 200 to make sure this is 19,000 even. So this is the tax allowance for the year 2022 to 2023. Then for my investments, my largest holding is my Ftse Global All Cap Index Fund accumulation, and I have £4,382 worth of that. My personal rate of return, so this is just mine, and it says personal for a reason. Let's not confuse it with the annual rate of return, because this is not what this is. And this takes into account the fact that I put money every single month into this account, in my case now every single week. So I'm doing something that's called pound, is it dollar cost averaging? I'm just calling it pound cost averaging. I think that's what it's called here as well. So my personal rate of return is plus 8.58%. If you'd seen this profile in December or even January, this was all red and quite depressing, to be honest. Then on the bottom left here, available cash. So the cash that you can see here is actually money that I have received for my investment. So these are dividends. I haven't invested this yet because I know that on Vanguard I can't buy half an ETF. So some of the investments that I have in here will have leftover money, which will sit in here as available cash, and then I'll just invest it together. This is why I have not invested the £27.20. This is my logic, and I'm sticking with it. Then last transaction, there's 5 that are pending, which is my normal. Like I said, I'm filming this over Easter, so it means that nothing will go through until the markets open, so by Tuesday of this week. this new starting week. Then I have transferred in 2 accounts. One was my Barclays Smart ISA, and the second one was from Free Trade. No, Trading 212 when I left Trading 212 last year. So let's go now, focusing on purely on the investments. So as you can see in my investments, I have the Ftse Uk Equity index fund. It has a current rate of 20.89%. That is a total cost. This is how much I have invested in here, 2,765.30. The value of it as of today is 3,173.48, which means I have had a gain of £408.18. So if we click on this one just to have a look at it, so at the close of the market, it was valued at 307.39, and then for me, my average is 267.85. And as you can see, all of these green dots indicate the times when I have put money into this portfolio, as you can see. So all the green dots, and because I don't time the market, you can see I have invested when it was a low, I've invested when it was high. So I just invest every single month at the same time, more or less. But obviously for this financial year, it'll be weekly, so it'll be good to see how that looks like. So yeah, so that is what this looks like. Then if we go to emerging markets, current rate 10.81%, I put in 1,731.38. Current value is it's at a loss of £89.53. Not a surprise there. This is an ETF. So at the close of market was valued 46.91. For me, it was valued at 49.47. So again, I've invested over the last year whenever. I have not focused on timing the market. Then if we go to another ETF, this is the Ftse All World High Dividend Yield. The value current rate is 13.81%. This is I put in £2,012.98. That's a gain of £85.96, which is great. My favorite, Ftse Global All Cap Index Fund. So we will click on this one. The close of market was valued at 173.74. My average cost is 173.53, so not too far off. Same thing as the other two. I have invested whenever I had the extra money, not too concerned about timing the market. Obviously, everybody wants to purchase when the market is down, but you know, we're focusing on time in the market, not timing the market. So with this one, this is my highest weight, so it's 28.90%. It's 4,385.51 is what I've put in. Right now it's 4,390.82. So just a small change of £5.30. Again, not too concerned about this. Ftse 500, another ETF, current weight is 25.42%. Total cost of put in 3,814.21. That is an increase of £47.54. Again, if we look at this at the close of market, valued at £64.36, my average unit cost is £63.57. Again, not too shabby. I started investing back in July. Oh my god, I invested on my birthday. Yeah, in July is when I started investing. I've been adding money every single month since then, and I'm glad to see it grow. So yeah, so like I said, I do have a bit of cash in here, and this is the money from my dividends. And if you're new to Vanguard, if you want to see where your dividends are, you go into transactions and then cash statement. So you're able to see what is actually being paid out in dividends. So for me, the VUSA, that's the S&P 500. So that paid out in April £11.72. Then this is the yield, this is the dividend yield one. That one paid out £11.50. And then this is the emerging markets that paid out £3.96. So here we are. This is how much in terms of dividend that I've made so far. And like I said, I've got £600 pending. It's already left my account, and it will be showing up in my next update for my Vanguard portfolio. So my current value portfolio is 15,194 and 4 pence compared to 14,724 and 24 pence from last month. If we go into performance, obviously, as you can see, when I started with almost zilch, I started actually putting £50. It has grown as I've added in more money. And yeah, so if we focus on the last month, I think maybe let's include March. Yeah, a bit of March. Yeah, so it wasn't pretty for a while, but starting to level off nicely, which is pretty good, and I'm happy to see that. If we look at month by month, this is my favorite tab when it comes to using Vanguard. This is my favorite tab because I'm able to see from when I started back in March 2021 investing with Vanguard, £50 is what I added in. So as you can see, every single month you're able to see what your ending balance was, how much in terms of cumulative returns you have received, and all of that jazz. So this is really, really good. I mean, you don't see too many reds, but there are enough reds to make me blink twice. But you know, I'm good. So I ended March, I want to say I ended the financial year on 15,130 and 30 pence, and at the time of filming this video, 15,194 and 4 pence. But I'm not sure what it's going to be at the end of this month. But I absolutely love this monthly tab. And then this one just shows all the investments that I've done. If you go to Insights, and I believe it should be at the bottom, yes. In Insights, you get to see the performance over the last 3 months. And as you can see, I'm at a loss of £18 and 55 pence over the last 3 months. And my rate of return is minus 0.13%. Even though you saw on the front page, it was 8.95. But in the last 3 months, it actually tanked. But yeah, so these are my investments. This is what I have invested with Vanguard. I'm still going to continue investing with Vanguard. I love investing with Vanguard. I find it very easy, user friendly, and if you're looking for an ISA and you haven't opened one yet, as the new financial year started, consider Vanguard. Low fees, even though you are restricted to just their own funds and you don't have any single stocks. But if you're looking for single stocks, I'll recommend free trade, eToro, Trading212, although Trading212 is not accepting new customers, so there is that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.